कुछ बोल. Hi guys,
I'm Rashika.
and I'm Kashish, and we're here to discuss a few things that we've been discussing ever since we started working, and we thought it'd be nice if we thought it would be a good idea if we discussed it with you guys too, even if that means there are only 10 viewers. Before that, I think we should explain what we do, because I think it's not clear.
So yeah, initially when we started working as fashion bloggers, but when we got deep into the field, we realized that it's not our cup of tea, and then we decided to change the course of our line. So we shifted from being fashion bloggers to being digital marketers who create content for brands and help them in being self-sufficient for the social media.
Yeah, we basically help them have regular shoots, you know, like on everyday basis type, so that they have new content for their audience every day, and it's not like one shoot of one collection that they repeat over and over again, or one-time promotion. So moving on, let's start with our topics. The first one is bloggers and their blogging.
So according to us, we don't understand why these people call themselves bloggers, because we don't see them doing what they're labeling themselves as. And when you're a blogger, you have to, can you stop making?
Sorry.
When you're a blogger, you have to write those blogs. You have to interact with your followers, your audience, and tell them, you know, everything about your style, fashion, trends. What are you doing? Where are you buying your clothes from? And for how much are you buying them for?
Yeah, basically you introduce your audience to the fashion industry, you teach them what, and you know, you tell them about what went behind, what was the thought process behind your outfit, whatever, XYZ, whatever, but the core of it is that you explain them the industry of fashion, or you give, or you know, you create a source of inspiration for their outfits. But we see that most of the people who label themselves as bloggers are really not doing what is essentially what they're supposed to do, which is write a blog. How many people have a blog? And then those who do, how frequently are you updating them? Or are you really breaking down, or is it just the paid blogs that you're writing? Are you really breaking down your stuff?
When we open their photos, when we see their pictures and we open the comment section, there will be like a lot of followers, a lot of people, you know, who would ask, where is this from, where is this skirt from, this lip color from, or whatever. But most of the comments are not replied to, and we feel they are restricting themselves from tagging the brands because it is not paid. Because they don't get paid for it, and they don't want to, you know, do unnecessary promotions for the brands who are not paying them.
There's no hate here, just and also, like, you know what, people don't understand the difference between what an influencer is and what a blogger is. Like, if you're just posting pictures, then you're just an influencer, you're not a blogger. There's a huge difference. So we feel like a lot of people do not understand the difference between a blogger and an influencer. Like, they'll start labeling it as a blog, but no one's writing blogs.
Exactly. We feel blogging is way beyond just posting pretty pictures.
Moving on, our our second section is inspired by Diet Influencer, who we recently discovered is a page that is standing up and calling out on you know, people who have bought fake followers. What concerns us is that there are so many people out there with 200k, 300k, even 500k followers, and we know that they're all fake, because you know, you can see their engagement. Like, they have so many followers, but they can barely touch 1000 likes, 2000 likes. They'll rarely reach 5000 likes. But how is it that you have so many followers, but however, you know, the engagement is so low? It's not possible. It's not possible for you to have such low engagement if you have so many followers. And brands, anyone for that matter, just sees the number.
Even we get like around 10 messages every day from
Yeah.
different people, different pages, you know, that you give us 10 rupees, we'll give you 1,000 likes. You
Yeah.
give us 20 rupees, we'll give you
Yeah.
1,000
Some will
followers.
charge us. Someone will say, oh, we'll charge you. Say 1,500 rupees for 1,000 likes, or we'll charge you 10 rupees. Like, the range is crazy, but yeah, we get these messages like on a daily basis. People are like, oh, your content is great, but you have such less followers, why don't you buy them? And then they'll give us a deal. And some have even opened their agencies where they help you build up your profile, where it's just them giving you fake followers or fake likes or fake comments for that matter. And it's pretty sad. Like, people have gone crazy, and brands are so ignorant that they don't realize who has genuine followers or who doesn't have genuine followers. They just see the number and they'll be like, okay, deal. They'll be like, okay, deal, 200k, great, deal. Like, they don't really dwell into what their engagement is like, and it's pretty sad. It's a concern, guys. Someone needs to talk about fake followers, man. It's high time someone talks about this industry,
because they're unnecessarily making money out of nothing.
It's not fair. I don't think it's fair. It's not fair trade. I know it's not governed by any law or anything, but we don't think it's fair for people to just purchase fake likes or follows or whatever and then just get business deals. Because obviously you'll get business deals because all people care about is your followers. They don't bother checking your stats, or they don't bother checking your interactions. It's a concern, and people need to talk about it, and we hope people are talking about it. And if not,
at least we are talking.
We
So yeah, we were talking about the ethics that we think these bloggers and influencers, they should be ethical, which they are not according to us. And when we open their Instagram feeds, their pages, we see that 9 out of 10 posts or pictures that they're posting are paid. They are being paid for it, and they're promoting.
Like our concern is that we don't, like, no one has a problem with influencers or blogger posting about sponsored content. Our concern is, how clear are you making that it is a sponsored content, or how clear are you making that you're being paid for it, or even if you received it for free, it's fine, but how clear are you making it? Because in a sense you are misleading your audience by giving an impression that you bought it, or you have it, or whatever it is. But we feel like it's misleading. And for example, like in US, there was a petition filed against these big Hollywood celebrities, including say Rihanna and Kim Kardashian, that they are not clearly posting that if it's an ad or if they're being, or if it's sponsored, and that is misleading our consumers, which is true, and which is true for every level. Because if you do not make it clear, everyone is automatically going to assume that you bought it or that you have it, and in essence of it, then you are misleading people. And what happens is, in that case, people are pressurized, or they pressurize themselves, or they pressurize their parents to also afford such things, or even for that matter a lifestyle. If you're being offered a free stay or a free trip, I don't know how many people or how many consumers of your content are actually aware of the fact that you're receiving something for free, or you're being paid for it to promote it. How clear they are about it. And if they're not, then aren't you actually
they're following you so religiously that they want to have a life that you have. They want to do what you're doing. They want to eat what you're eating. But a lot of times, actually most of the times, they do not know that whatever you're doing on social media, you're being paid for it.
Like, it's your job. It's your job to do that. Even apna bhi to yahi example hai. Like, we'll see XYZ blogger visiting like 3-4 countries in a month, and we're like, wow, yaar, hame bhi karna hai. Even we do it, and we know it, and this is despite the knowledge of it that they got it for free, or like they are being paid for it, whatever the exchange value is. But we know, and we understand.
We understand what's happening, because we are also doing the same thing.
But yet we have this, ek andar se aata hai ki yaar hame bhi karna hai. So imagine the people who do not even understand, or who do not who have never looked at it as your job, or who did not understand that this was sponsored. How many people, because there are like little girls also on Instagram, you know, 13-14-year-old who just like, Didi, you're so pretty, ya Didi, aap yahan ja rahe ho, wow. And I'm sure someone or the other is, you know, pressurizing their parents ki mujhe bhi ye karna hai, mujhe bhi ye karna hai.
Sometimes it, you know, it may also lead to people feeling bad for themselves, because you know, they feel that they cannot do the same thing, or they cannot afford so and so. So whatever posts you're making, and you know, and we also know that you're being paid for it, it is your job, or you know, even if it's it is as stupid as a lip balm to anything, the
traveling business class, or going to a country, or whatever.
And we understand that it's your job, but there are a lot of other people who don't. So I think it's better, according to us, that you know, you mention it, that you know, it's a paid promotion, or you know, it's a
sponsored content, whatever it is. We just feel it is more ethical if bloggers or influencers started making it a lot more clear, you know, that it's paid. Which brings us to our next topic, which brings us to our next topic, which is endorsing anything and everything. I think it's a little, I don't know, like, how can anything and everything be 100 out of 10? How can like, how is everything the best? How is every product you receive the best out of this world? Wow. Like, how do you label every product wow? I'm sure there's some product you had a bad experience with, or the staff wasn't good.
You cannot like everything. It's like, you know, we see bloggers, they're promoting every cream, every lotion, and everything's great for them.
Or even phones, for that matter.
We don't understand how, you know, you're promoting that phone. Do you even use that?
Or have you ever used, like, did you use it for a month and then tell your customers, like, you know what, it's a great phone, you should go ahead for it? Like, I'm sure you are endorsing, so I'm sure you, like, it's not a compulsion that you have to use it in your everyday life, but did you test it out? Did you even use that phone for a month? Or even if it was a cream, did you even use it for 10 days before saying, wow, this was the best? Amazing.
We love everybody, including us, we all love honest reviews. So we expect, you know, we expect you to be as honest as you can. We understand that you're being paid for some things that you say, and it is your job, but not everything every brand you work with is as good as the other one.
Like everything, like we got inspired by Jeffree Star when we saw Jeffree Star, and we were like, wow, this guy has been blacklisted from so many cosmetic brands only because he gives them honest reviews. He receives PR packages. So basically, brands, once they launch a line, they send promotional packages to a lot of influencers and bloggers to review it. Now what happens is, most of them label it 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, whatever. But Jeffree Star has been one of those people who have, you know, he's honestly told ki, you know what, this is not good, or this was like this was like okay, this was good, or this was amazing. He's actually done that, and that's why he's also been blacklisted by so many people. But huge respect, man, for actually going out and, you know, telling brands that, hey, this is not a great product. Change it. Relax.
No matter how big the brand is, no matter if it's Kylie Cosmetics or if it's Kat Von D, for him, and this is the only reason, this is the sole reason why he is, you know, famous, and why people love following him, because he's as true as he can be. And
it's ethical. I think it's ethical. It's more on the ethical part of it, that you're ethical enough to tell your, because people want your opinion, and if you're going to mislead them by telling, oh, this was amazing, even before using it, I don't think you are being honest to your audience, and your audience is the reason you are at a level. And I think you owe this to your audience, that you're honest. You have to be honest to your audience, because they got you where you are today, and you'd be nothing if they were, you know, not following you at all. So I think that's another, we think that's another ethical issue.
If you call them your family, you should, you know, you should be true to your family.
Like I don't think you'd be going around telling your family that all 10 creams are the best. I'm sure you won't be doing that. And if you keep calling them my family or this or that, I think it's important you also give them honest reviews. Guys, this is not it. These are not the only ethical issues. These are some of the topics we have been discussing on a regular basis, and we thought maybe we should take it up with whoever wants to listen. It's just something we thought we should discuss. We are not throwing shade at someone. No tea here. No tea. Just us discussing a few things that we think everyone should discuss. We think everyone should talk about. So yeah, that's a wrap. And
Bye.
मैं तो हाई फाई दे रही थी. But okay, oops. Okay guys, see you. Hope you like this video. Bye bye.